break. So we're going to do a quick little live. You know how we do it. I've been working 12-hour shifts, so I haven't been able to go live really at home the way I like. So let me bring you guys up to speed. So Dr. Umar Johnson, several months ago, his then 22-year-old daughter, his firstborn, came outside on him. I guess, like people like to say, I'm coming outside, which means she hit the YouTube streets. She hit the Instagram streets, the TikTok streets, the YouTube streets. His oldest daughter, who's 23 now, 22 then, she decided she wanted to come out. Her initial statement was that, Umar was a deadbeat dad. He wasn't there when she was born. Both proven to be lies. Hello, Letha. And then she said, he has another daughter. I just want to meet my other sister. I want a relationship with that sister. So I did a video out about it when it first happened, because she was calling him names. She called her daddy a bitch. I said, first of all, if you want to talk to your daddy, he has his full schedule on his Instagram. People know where he is every single day, pretty much. You know where he's going to be. He has a number that you can call. Hey, Josh, Dr. Umar is accessible. All you have to do is reach out to your dad. You don't have to come out here and talk about he's a deadbeat dad and he was there when she was born. He said he was the first person to hold her after the white doctor. Those are his words, not mine. And I'm sure her mama can back that up. Well, Anisha, she has been all over the place on Twitter and Instagram. And somebody is bringing all of her footage from there and bringing it to YouTube. So you can find the videos. I mean, her most recent stunt, she faked her death. And it was proven by a content creator. She faked her death. She said someone hacked her phone, hacked her account, and said, it said Anisha has been shot in the head. Have you seen her? She was last. Well, if she's shot in the head, she probably dead. So she faked her death. Then she goes live after she posts that. And evidently, wherever she was live at or had been, there were some women around her that saw her and saw her drinking an orange Fanta soda and all of this. There's a full video out there that details it completely. Well, she faked her death, and these ladies pop up while she goes live from her phone on her Instagram account with the camera just turned like down, not showing a picture or whatever, and the mute button off. And she's just looking, and whoever's, it was her, answering questions like, oh, I haven't seen her. I don't know. So these two ladies come up and say, wait a minute, you fake your death. You was just drinking an orange soda. Why you lying to these people? You went because she just got her nails done and her eyelashes done. That's like, you got your lashes and your nails done for your own funeral. Why are you lying to these people? And this, that, and the other. You really do need help. All of this. Well, I have already said Anisha, his daughter, is very smart. She has two parents that are educated, scholars, master's degrees and above. Her mother is educated. And you can tell by the way Anisha speaks, she could be a great orator if she wanted to, if she just focused. But she's 23, she's going to do what she wants to do. She's grown. So what really gets me is when people start saying Dr. Umar needs to do this, that, and the other. He offered to meet with her and talk to her. He specifically said, but it will not be on social media. It will not be on social media. It will not be on social media. He doesn't want all of these nosy people in his business. He does not put his personal life on here. Now, his business and the things that he talk about, yes, that's on here. But he doesn't come on here blasting himself. So he did not want to meet up with his daughter live on a live Instagram or a live YouTube or whatever, or a live TikTok, and let everyone see what they're going to talk about. He offered to meet her for her 23rd birthday, which I think was back in March. I'm not sure. March, May, I don't know. She wouldn't do it. Then on Father's Day, she posted a post or either went live and called him a fat bitch. Just very disrespectful. Very, I don't care. You could be my blood. I could have spit you out myself out of my vagina, my vajayjay. If you talking to me like that and calling me names and cursing me and calling me a bitch, that I don't ever want to see you again. Now y'all can call me whatever type of mama you want to call me. I really don't care. It really doesn't matter. But you gonna show me some respect. I haven't come out here calling nobody no names. You know, he hasn't come out here calling her no bees and this, that. Now, did he call her baby Smurf? Yes. Big whoop. She called him a fat monkey. She called him a BATCH. I said batch. I didn't want to say the other way. So there's this couple that recently did an interview with her. Yeah, I don't know if this couple is his enemy, but there were people that interviewed her initially. One woman in specifically didn't like Umar, paid the girl money. People are using her. So I asked the question, is Dr. Umar to blame for this young lady's spiral, her downfall? Let's listen to this latest. It says, Dr. Umar Johnson knows I'm mentally unstable and homeless. He doesn't care. Anisha put. So this is what this couple, Rodney and Melissa, posted. Now, how do they know? Why are they out? You know what? Are y'all gonna help her? So this is a 10-minute video. Let's listen to some of this. It's an African man married to a Caucasian woman. Let's listen to them.
Yeah. So you were telling us about you almost getting shot. In some of your video too, you say you went to some hard time, you were homeless, you lost your car. How did that happen?
So my car actually got towed about 2 or 3 months ago because of an expired license plate, which I feel was wrong. I never argued with the cop. I just worked the police officer. I just handed it over to him, basically. But someone told me that they had an expired license plate, and the cops only gave them a ticket. So why did they tow my car?
Your car, you should have had your license updated. You're grown. You should have gotten your tags renewed. I'm sorry. Can't blame mom and daddy for everything.
No clue, but I wasn't at 6:10 p.m. just near South Philadelphia, which is also near the airport. So once they took my car, they wanted $2,600 for it. They were charging me, I think, about $50 a day.
Why would this be legal evidence against Dr. Umar? What the hell did he have to do with a 23-year-old walking the streets of Philly with no shoes on and jumping on her mama and calling him a bitch? Why would he get charged for that? I want to know, why would he get charged for his daughter calling him a bitch and she jumping on her mama, where her mama had to wrap her legs around her neck to let her know I'm still your mama and you would not disrespect me in my house?
He just destroyed the car, and it's been 2 or 3 months now. So now I have to get the title. I have to basically give them ownership of the car. That was my first car. My car was paid off. It was about $14,000. I put $4,000 down when I first got the car. I got the car in Jersey. It was a black Honda Civic 2013 Boston car. I went months without getting an oil change. Still work the same. Hondas are great cars. Mm-hmm. So it does suck, but I am going to now just get rentals and just try to save up for another car. But I do want the same car. I do.
Yeah, Hondas are good cars.
Hondas are good cars, yeah.
So, how about the homelessness? Like, how do you become homeless?
Before she answered that, let me say this. She's not homeless. She's choosing to be homeless. One of Dr. Umar's female cousins has offered her a place, female or male, has offered her a place to live. She can go back home to her mother, but you have to respect the people you're living in their home. She doesn't, and she's already said she doesn't go by rules very well. That was one reason she didn't want to stay with her dad when she was younger, because he was very strict. He would tell her, you're going to do your homework before you can play with toys or go outside or whatever. Those are his words and her words. Then she said her mom is strict. And she feels like, her mom leans a little bit more towards her baby sister. The child is younger. The little girl put a door, kicked the door and put a hole in her door at her mom's house. She said her bedroom door, said her mom didn't do anything. These are her words. This is all stuff she put on there. I didn't go searching for anything. Well, my thing is, why does everybody blame Dr. Umar for all the shit she's doing? She's grown. I had a job when I was 15. She's 23. Get a job.
So I've been kicked out a total of 2 times. The last time I got kicked out was recent, and the time before that, my mom dropped me off at a place called Yall, which is like a convenience store. From there, I went to a hotel, and I got an Uber to the hotel with my own money. The second time, which was the most recent, which was about a couple days ago or maybe a week ago, she gave me about $130 to get my own hotel. The crazy thing is, someone actually leaked my address in the hotel room I was in because I was online. So I do have to be more careful, but I got kicked out twice. And I moved out for the very first time at 19. I had to pay my own rent, but I was also with roommates that worked at the same job as me. So, but I had to leave because they had a roach infestation. It was all of my clothes. It was bad. And I was sleeping on an air mattress for about 6 months. So whenever I didn't want to sleep there, I slept in my car. I would go to a Pizza Hut parking lot, and I would just sleep there. So technically I am homeless. I don't have a home to say, okay, I want to go home, like that's where I want to stay. Unfortunately, no, I don't. And earlier today, someone claimed that they were going to pick me up, but they never came. So I had to go to sleep on the grass outside of the Dunkin' Donuts. It was so hot. But once I had got my charger, I was okay. And once I had got an Uber, I'm actually at my friend's house now, and we pretty much do the same thing. So I feel like we can kind of piggyback off each other's creativity. But I had been.
Now, she's staying at somebody's house named Kev or something. She talks to this man like he is a kid and you're in his home. You can't treat people like shit. You can't do that.
Kicked out a total of twice, and I moved out once when I was 19 years old for a total of 6 months.
Okay, so why did your mom kick you out?
So the first time she kicked me out, I can't exactly remember, but the most recent time, she kicked me out because someone came to the house to drop me off, and I had to use the key to open the door. She didn't like that because I don't have the key. I had to use my sister's key. But if I would have went out the back door and left that unlocked, she would have been even more upset. So my mom is very hard to please. She doesn't take accountability, and even though she claims that I'm all of these things, she's the exact same way, and she doesn't see a problem with anything she does. I never put my hands on my mom. Every time my mom is upset with me, she hits me. The last time we got into a physical altercation, she actually put her legs on my neck. She had me pinned down the entire time. I tried to get up and I couldn't. My sister had to be in the room to try to defuse the situation because she was so upset that she couldn't control herself. You should never put your hands on your own child. You shouldn't put your hands on anyone or on anyone. It's just not right. It's not right.
I'm sorry.
My mom and I, it's not right. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
I'm sorry you went through that. So now, are you able to see?
You're not sorry she went through that. All you want is some content. You're a struggle streamer just like the rest of us. And you want to use Dr. Umar's daughter and his issues to come up. Because if she wasn't Dr. Umar's daughter, why the hell would anybody pay her for an interview? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. If these content creators need to be held accountable, you are exploiting Dr. Umar's daughter, who people seem to think is homeless and may have mental issues or whatever. Why exploit her? Why do you want to interview her? She's going to say the same shit. She's mad at her daddy. He wasn't around when she was born. He's a deadbeat dad. Umar wants to help everybody but his own kids. Blah, 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 blah. Who wants to hear that same shit?
At a friend's house for a little while?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad. So now, is the plan to talk to her and make things good with her and go back home? What's the plan?
So I'm the type of person, and I don't know, not to bring astrology into it, but I am a Taurus, but I'm very stubborn. Once I have my head stuck on something, it's very hard to change it because I know myself.
In other words, she's homeless because she chooses to. She has a place she could go live with some family on her father's side as well as her mother, but you can't be disrespectful to your mother, and you can't be coming in and out. She left the part out where she said she left at like 12 or 3 in the morning, came back the next day at 4 in the evening. You know, sometimes when you're living with your parents, you have to follow their rules. That's why most people, when they become of age, they get a job and they get their own place so they can do what the hell they want to do. I know I did. A lot of daughters today are nasty. I wouldn't say that. Daughter or son, family members can be cruel sometimes. How can he help Black boys and he can't help his own mentally ill daughter? She needs medicine and therapist before a job. Well, her mama tried to do that. Her mama took her to the hospital. Mama, you got to want to help yourself. When you're 23 and you have good sense, she's not crazy. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to get on the streets of Philly and twerk. She knows how to fake her death and post false information and then go live from the same account and curse people out and say, "You're not getting your money back." No, I'm not giving y'all money back. You're pissing me off. So you know what? I really can't feel any sympathy right now. I can't. Because you don't get on here calling your mom and daddy bitches. She called her mom and her daddy a bitch. Who wants to help somebody calling me a bitch? I'm going to be like, when I was 15, 16, I got a job and I helped myself. My mama stopped buying my school clothes when I was probably in the 10th grade. I took care of myself.
And I know how great of a person that I am. I don't see myself ever going back to live there. My sister is also someone who I see as just someone who wants to pick my mom's side over her own sister who has been there for her for years.
So she's jealous of her sister that she has with her mom's side. Her initial statement was she wanted to meet her other sister on her dad's side that he has by another lady that he calls Mama Vegan. Well, Mama Vegan been knowing about Anisha for the longest. If she wanted her daughter to meet her, she could have. She said in another video that the woman won't respond to her and won't let her meet her daughter. Well, when you're running around Philly acting the way you're doing, they're not going to want you around their children. No, ma'am, you're not acting like a big sister should. She has to take accountability. You can't blame. People need to stop blaming Dr. Umar. I know it gets them views to put his name in a title. Dr. Umar's daughter is homeless and he won't help her. He wants to help all of the other children. Well, you know what? He wants to help his daughter, but like he said the other day, you are not going to disrespect me. You're not going to be running around here disrespecting me and talking to me any kind of way. He said, now what we going to do? What's your plan? You're going to get a job. You're going to enroll in some classes at the local university. Y'all know he all about education. She can't be running around the streets of Philly acting crazy like she the next Meatball. And Meatball, speaking of you, why you block me, ma'am? Meatball got a scam going talking about buy 15 cash app her $15 for a ticket. She giving away a car that costs $1,900 with 70,000 miles on it or whatever. But you got to buy a ticket for $15. No, ma'am. If you're going to give away a car and you're making all that money, you just buy the car and give out tickets and give the car away. That's a scam. That's a Ponzi scam. So I told her that and she blocked me. I know. See, I know I'd be right. If I wasn't right, why would she get so mad and block me? That's what I want to know. Teaching your kids they from Africa can cause a mental illness. Well, we're all derived from Africa. We're all Black. We're Africans. You're not white. You're not Indian. You're Black. You're Black. You're African. You're Black. Deal with it, people. Live with it. I mean, I know Serena Williams, she want to bleach her skin until she's damn near white because she married a white man and she want to look like her husband and her kids. But she Black. When she started playing tennis, she's as Black as her daddy with little pigtails. Now look at her. If y'all don't think that woman haven't bleached her skin, come on. I love my beautiful Black skin. I love my beautiful Black skin, baby. I love it. Okay? Love it.
So I don't take it personally, even though they are my family, but I just try my best to stay level-headed and just focus on myself, honestly. But if I do go back home, it's not to stay there. It's just to get my clothes and leave, because I have a lot of clothes.
Okay, listen, let me tell you something. I know you're upset right now, right? You're a young girl. You're 23 years old. I don't feel comfortable being having you on the street right now like that, sleeping from couch to couch.
I don't feel comfortable with y'all exploiting her, interviewing her about the same shit she posted on her Instagram. Why don't you ask her why did she fake her death and then the next day she shows up twerking on Instagram after saying she was shot in the head? Why don't y'all ask her that? These people that want to interview her are just, we're all struggle streamers. I'm a struggle streamer. Okay, if you don't have 100K and above, you are a struggle streamer. Okay? Shout out to Dr. Umar. We are struggle. I can't even say struggle streamers. Say that real fast 10 times. Yes, we are. And again, to reiterate what I said, because I got to get off of here. We're from Africa, so he's not hurting anybody but by teaching them that they're from Africa. We all derived from Africa. They brought here on boats. Nolan Richardson said he not like his grandpa. He didn't just get out the boat. That's why they killed his horse. I'm laughing, but it's the truth. The Razorbacks are mofo. All right, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. Remember, if you're Black, you did come from Africa, your ancestors, okay? We were practicing another religion at the time, and now we're over here, and everything has changed. Okay? We don't know them customs, so we're not going to go live over there, but Dr. Umar might. I'm afraid to fly. That's probably why I'll never go to Africa, but shout out to everyone else who does. It's okay. But to answer my own question, no, we can't blame Dr. Umar for his 23-year-old grown daughter's behavior. She faked her death one day. The next day, she's on live twerking. Does she need help? Yes, but she has to take accountability and help herself because she's a very smart young lady, honey. Go listen to her speak. And I mean, very smart and knows how to work social media stuff and everything. She could do a lot, but she wants to get it right now. She wants to get it through a scam. She just wants to go viral real big. It's not going to happen like that. You have to, anything that comes too quick is not, you got to earn it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You have to earn it. You got to put some time. You got to get it out the mud. You got to get it out the mud, just like your daddy. You see how you got to deal with all these haters? But he keeps on going. He is a fighter. Oh, he is a Leo like me. Shout out to all the Leos. We never stop fighting.